has been politicized, Nnamdi Kanu. The leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has advised the Western Security Network, codenamed Amotekun, to use sophisticated weapons in the battle against killer Fulani herdsmen. Kanu said this on Friday while reacting to the governor of Bauchi, Bala Mohammed's comments that herdsmen carry AK-47 against cattle rustlers for self-defense. Mohammed said because the Fulani man is practicing the tradition of pastoralism, he has been exposed to vagaries of the forest cattle rustlers who carry guns, kill him and take away his commonwealth, which is the cows. He has no option than to carry AK-47 because the society and government are not protecting him. What is his fault? It's the fault of the government and the people. No, it's the fault of the government and the government only. You don't criminalize all of them because in every tribe they are criminals. So they're gonna nah. The fact is, you as a Nigerian, yes, you are allowed to go to every part of Nigeria because you are a Nigerian, and that's fine. It's not illegal. But the fact is, you do not go on private property, first of all. And then, because they carry their cows on open air, like, there's literally a road, cars are passing, and then you just see a herd of cows. How does that make sense? That's not civilized behavior. It isn't, and that's just factual. Kanu said on his official Twitter handle, saying Amotekun has been politicized. What a shame. How can Amotekun, with pump action, Dane gun, engage the fourth most dangerous terror group in the world that has sophisticated weapons like AK-47? It is time for an outfit with a pedigree like Odua People's Congress to take over. I mean, the fact is, with the Eastern part and the Eastern Security Network, they can literally talk from the upper hand because they do have the upper hand in terms of security. Of course, it's not the energy you give is what you receive. You can't do something to somebody and expect no reaction or a worse reaction when you have triggered something. And so with the eastern part of Nigeria, defending themselves early on and reducing the number of cases of death drastically, basically done by the Fulani herdsmen, they can literally talk from a place of security and be like, what? You guys need to plan yourselves and know what you're gonna do, because again, it's a shame that it's a shame that it's the people who actually turned against the Biafrans that are actually fighting right now. How ironic and hypocritical. Some people don't understand what is happening in this country. Have you seen someone living in a face-my-face that hires a security because the value of his property is not worth it? Then you will see a Fulani man rearing cows with an AK-47 of over 3 million. How much is the worth of the cows? God bless Sunday Igboho. God bless Nnamdi Kanu. Someone says it's fact and figure a security outfit like Amotekun doesn't need to work with anything concerning Nigerian police or army that are chief aiders to the Fulani terrorists. It was politicized from day one. They started working together with the Zoo police army to remove FG from Amotekun, and you will see them deliver. What Nnamdi Kanu and IPOP saw, no human being in Nigeria can see it in 1,000 years to come. #ASN forever. The leadership has become cosmetic interest in the security of the masses. They are more concerned about maintaining their political positions, and it's not new. We all know these things. We all know, and I feel like Nigerians know what's going on. Even if you're a child, you hear adults talking about these things. You know what is going on, and you know that the government does not care about you. So you have to take it and put actions in your hand, because again, it's only a democracy for them. They will only apply the law as it suits them. They will only apply the law when it's time to frame innocent protesters, when it's time to actually absolve themselves from any sort of blame or responsibility. It's what they do. And again, there's actually, if you're going to be realistic and be a realist, there is no hope. The fact is, it is highly, highly, highly likely that Nigeria will have to disintegrate. It is. It's likely. It's the fact. If you can't see it, I don't know what's going to happen, except in the slightest of chances, in the 0.00001%, that something magical happens, as in something magical, that we don't even know if it's going to come, where Nigerians will just decide and be like, you know what, F this. We don't care. We're going to be one, because the enemy is not us. The enemy is bad leadership and corruption coming from the government. But if that does not come anytime soon, especially before 2023, it is highly likely that Nigeria will have to fall apart. And there is nothing bad in that. Why? And there's nothing bad. It doesn't mean that when we, or if we are separated, that we actually can't have trade deals with each other, or we can't relate with each other. It doesn't mean that. It just means that our ideologies are too different, and it's just too much for us to see past it and actually look at the bigger picture. But then again, something magical will have to happen for Nigerians to come together, because again, we're constantly repeating ourselves. We're constantly saying things we know about. Oh, the government is not, doing their job. The government does not care. The government is sponsoring this. The government is this. The government is that. We know these things. We are just repeating them time and time again. The next plan of action is to see if we're going to actually be together or one, or disintegrate. It is the only option, and that is what it is. It just is what it is. And the fact is, why a fact as to why the northern part of Nigeria would resist, disintegration, is because they cannot economically do well. It's not their fault. Their vegetation does not allow them to, have a bountiful, trade when it comes to actual agriculture. And that is where the southern part, which is the Yoruba and Igbo, that's where they actually have the upper hand. So the fact is that if we were to actually disintegrate, the Yoruba and the Igbos would actually do very, very well. But again, technology has increased. They have the money. With all the money that they've been stealing, something can work. Something can work with them actually using their natural resource, because no part of Nigeria has a disadvantage. We're so blessed with so many resources, gold, everything, and minerals, that, you know what, it just is what it is. And yeah, it is disappointing, but again, we cannot be distracted. We cannot be looking at them at little things that don't make sense. The fact is, right now, we should focus on keeping ourselves alive. We should focus on the bigger picture in terms of trying to get justice for the people that were actually massacred, and to get justice to put the people who are meant to be in prison, because they are actually meant to be there, because they've committed so many atrocities and gotten away with so much that they are actually confident to do more. And that's just what it is. Put what I think about it in the comment section below, and also do not forget to like and subscribe.